today to show you a brand new bike that I've got. My RAVE SLR. And when I say beautiful, I mean wet and freezing cold. Winter is coming.
Money.
Sweat.
It is wet. Is that all you have to say about it? This is an under embargo, brand new bicycle that has never been seen by human eyes before.
So we're not allowed to talk about it yet?
Well, you are, because this video is going to go out. As long as no one walks past and sees it.
I really do like the colour. It's really nice. Just happy you're on a proper bike again.
I know. I'm going to go on one of your rides.
On your mountain bike. I mean, mountain bikes are good.
I have been cheating.
But it makes it a lot less scary. You need to be scared while riding the bike. Otherwise you're not enjoying it enough.
I want to show my viewers this properly. Can you show me the best place here to take some photos of it?
Usually good on there.
Nick's really grumpy today.
A little bit. Just because I won't ride with him every day. He's been in the mood for about a week now.
Poor Nick.
Yeah.
I was fully intending on finding a nice spot, setting up the bike and talking through it on camera. But seeing as it's 6 degrees, I'm going to go home and do it from the sofa. So here's a full rundown of this new bicycle from Wilier. Disclaimer, they're a sponsor of this channel, and this is one of my bikes out of the 2 that they give to me for the year. This is my RAVE SLR. The frame set is a small, and there's been a few changes from the Innovation Lab version you may have seen in yesterday's video. Firstly, as you can see, this bike is spec'd as a gravel bike. You can kind of buy it in 2 versions. So if you go for a road group set, you're gonna end up with road handlebars. If you go for a gravel group set, you're gonna get the J bar, which stands for Jena bar. The Jena is the other gravel bike that Wilier have been making for a few years. This integrated bar is flared. At the shifters, the handlebar I've got is about 40 centimeters wide, and at the drops is 43 centimeters wide. So it's significant when you look down at it. It looks really, really wide, and then as soon as you put your hands on, you're like, oh, it's not actually that wide of a bar. Very comfortable. I've yet to test it on anything technical, but I will do in the next few days when I'm going to go to Spain and test it. The Jena bar and stem has a fairly positive angle to its stem, so the resultant location of your handlebars will be slightly higher than if you've gone for the road version, which has a much more neutral stem. If you're riding gravel, you may want your bars in a high position anyway. In my case, because the geometry is very similar to that of the racing road bikes, I've just slammed it and it's in the perfect position. The frame set as a whole is very slightly higher stack and very slightly shorter reach than the road frames that I just mentioned, but it's not that significant. You're still gonna feel like you're on a road bike when you're riding it and in quite an aggressive position. So if you're looking for a fast gravel bike that can also be used as a road bike, this bike might be for you. The saddle on here is a Pro Logo AGX. It's a standard short nose saddle with a cutout in the middle. On my ride just now, seems fairly comfortable. I'll take this for a bit more testing and let you know. Seat post is also integrated in collaboration with Ritchie. It has a seat post battery inside for the GRX group set, which is Di2. I still haven't worked out what numbering that is for Shimano. RX 800? Something like that. Chain set's a double, 4630, and the cassette is a 1132, so a massive range of gears on this one as well, just like yesterday's bike. Disc rotors are 160 front and rear. They are attached to Mish or Mika wheels. I haven't checked the comments on yesterday's video, but I'm sure some of you will have corrected my pronunciation of Mika. It's Mika. Why did I say Mish? I've literally been to the factory. These are their carbon graph wheels. They're super high end, super light, super wide, and I've got 33mm Hutchinson Toro tyres on them, which are cyclocross tyres. This time, I've set them up tubeless. Inside, there is Stan's race sealant, which is super, super thick, and is apparently the best sealant you can get. I've had a great experience with that on the mountain bike, all punches sealed, but it'll be interesting to see how it performs with a lower volume tyre and slightly higher pressures. For my pedals, I'm using Garmin Rallies, which also double up as a power meter. So I'll be able to see how many watts I'm doing when I'm getting dropped. Bottle cages, I'm using these super slick fidlocks. They're magnetic bottle holders that have a piece on the frame and a piece on the bottle. So when you take your bottle off, it looks really clean. They seem to never, ever fall off when you're doing off-road stuff, which is a fantastic plus. A lot of the enduro guys use them for that reason. I think that's everything. Just cleaned it again, and it's ready to roll in Spain. I hope you enjoyed that first look at my RAVE SLR. I'll let you know how it rides because I've only ridden it down the hill here and then back up the hill, which is about an hour. I need to give it more of a proper test. But first impressions is very fast.
Oh, that smells lush. If you open up the cupboard under the sink. Oh.
Have we found food?
Oh, these are like school
For you guys, we've been doing some work on Wild, our new brand that we started a while back. And we've been sat here like 2 hours now just fiddling around with logos, amongst other things.
There's been lots of conversation.
I feel very tired.
There's loads like planned stuff you have to talk about, isn't there? So we're just kind of making sure we're both on the same page with things and mooting, discussing things like what things do we want and don't want. I guess it's like dating, isn't it? Really, you know, when you like have your first dates with someone, you get to you learn about them. It's just like that.